Okay, so we are going to now make glass, at least attempt to, right? If you haven't already, go ahead and assign a new material and assign Arnold, right? I already have this up here where I have the AI standard surface for Arnold, and that's what you should have, and that's what we should start with, right? So go ahead and do that just like we did everything else if you haven't already. Okay, now to make glass, we need to do a couple of things, right? The base color, right, should actually be black is what we want to do. But before we even do this, what we need to do is we need to go to here to the surface shape one, right? And we go down to Arnold. And in order to make glass, we have to take opaque off, right? So this is kind of the first thing that we have to do is take opaque off. And then once we go up here, we can make glass. So the base color of glass is actually black, right? So we can do this, and that's good. And then what we want with specular is we want the weight up high and we want the color to be white, right? And this is actually pretty good. And of course, if we go and look at this, it's not going to look much like glass at the moment, but it's going to get there. So if we open this up, oh yeah, we hit play. Right, as you can see, we got kind of a dark glass thing going on. I'm going to actually move this over here. I don't want to do that. But that's okay. We'll just leave it up there for the time being. Even though, let's go ahead and move this up here so we can see this glass. And then what we can do is, I'm going to undock this because I don't like it. I'll just move this over here. Okay. And what I'm going to do is go into some of these things, right, where we look at what's going on. So we have like transmission, we have subsurfaces, we have coats, right, sheen, emission, thin film, geometry, all this stuff, right? So what we're going to try and do is we are going to try and make glass, right? So we can kind of look at these and see how these things work, right? We can diffuse the roughness, we can bring up the IRR, which get more glass-like, even though that might be too much, right? We can go to coat weights. You can see we're getting there. And do the weight of the subsurface. That is looking more glass-like. Transmission, take up. And this is always a spinning light to help to make the glass, right? So we can play around with these and really try to do this. There's plenty of people who have ideas of how to make glass and make it look perfect. And that's all well and good. But as you can see, it's starting to get transparent a little bit. And we're starting to get it as it's building, right? It's starting to look more and more like glass. So it's still kind of metalish, right? And so we can go through here and we can do these adjustments, right? Or we can hit the preset. Look at all these presets. And we can actually go down to glass, right? And we can go ahead and replace. And now what's going on, and you can see exactly what has changed with the glass and how they've done it through all of these things, right? We have glass. That looks really, really good. It's still rendering. It's going to take some time, right? But look at how lovely that glass is looking, right? And that's something to really think about. Now we can go back in. We can change how the glass is looking with how the light's coming off of it by fine-tuning certain things in here, definitely, right? But as you can see, this is actually looking pretty good as is, right? So I definitely recommend using the preset of glass right up here.